judges in time already. All right. And now, children, your Uncle Shelby's going to tell you a story about a very strange lion. In fact, the strangest lion I've ever met. Now let's see. Where shall we start this lion tale?
Lafcadio, the Lion Who Shot Back, by Shel Silverstein.
Now once there was a young lion and his name was
Lafcadio! I did the usual lion things like jumping, playing in the grass, swimming in the river, and sleeping in the sun. And I was very happy. And suddenly, boom!
All the lions woke up fast and jumped straight in the air. And they started to run. Lickety-split, lickety-clip, clippity-clop, clippity-clopper. Is that the way horses run? Well, they ran whatever the way lions run, and they all ran. Well, almost all.
Hey, why's everybody running?
Run, kid, run! The hunters are coming!
Hunters? Hunters? What are hunters? And I like the sound of the name, hunters. You know the way some people like the sound of the word Tuscaloosa or tapioca. I like the sound of the word hunters. So I let all the other lions run ahead, and I stopped and hid in the tall grass. And soon I could see the hunters coming. They all stood on their hind feet and wore nice little red caps and carried funny sticks that made loud noises. And I liked their looks. So when a nice hunter with green eyes and one tooth missing in the front passed by the tall grass with his funny red cap, that had some egg salad on it, by the way, I stood up. Hi, hunter.
Good heavens, a ferocious lion, a dangerous lion, a bloodthirsty man-eating lion.
I am not a man-eating lion. I eat rabbits and blackberries.
Well, no excuses. I'm gonna shoot you.
Well, my goodness, you don't have to shoot me. I'll be your rogue, and I won't move a muscle. And you can sit on me and toast all the marshmallows you want. I love marshmallows.
You what?
Well, to be absolutely honest, I don't really know if I like marshmallows or not because I've never tasted one. But I love most things, and I love the sound of the word marshmallow, and it tastes like they sound. I just know I love them.
Well, that's ridiculous. I'm gonna shoot you now, and that's that.
But why?
Because I am. And that's why.
What was that click? Am I shot?
Well, I'm afraid I forgot to load my gun. I'll put a bullet in it, and we'll move on from there.
Now, I don't think I'll let you put a bullet in, and I don't think I want to be your rogue, and I don't think you're a very nice hunter after all, and I think I'm going to eat you up.
Why?
Because I am, and that's why.
And he did. And after eating the hunter all up, he tried to eat the funny stick and the bullets, but he couldn't chew them.
Well, I guess I'll keep these as souvenirs.
And so he picked up the bullet in his teeth and pushed it into the gun with his nose and shoved it into the barrel with his tongue. And he tried to shoot it.
But I couldn't. And I took a right twigger and tried to shoot it. But I couldn't.
And so he stuck his tail into the trigger. And he pulled it as hard as he could, and the gun went boom! Oh. And Lafcadio was very happy about shooting the gun. And you know what he started to do?
I practiced for weeks and weeks until I was able to shoot the big mountain. And then I was able to shoot the cliff. And then I was able to shoot the coconuts off the tree. Then the berries off the bushes. Then the flies off the berries.
And do you think he was a good shot?
Well, just the best in the world, that's all.
And one afternoon when Lafcadio was practicing, he heard some shooting from the other side of the jungle. And he sat down right there in the middle of the jungle and began to shoot back at the hunters. Boom, boom!
And suddenly,
boom, boom!
Guess what?
Boom, boom!
There were no more hunters left.
Boom!
And pretty soon, no men came into the jungle at all. And all of us had nice hunter rugs.
And one rainy afternoon when Lafcadio was practicing some very fancy shooting, a little fat, bald-headed man came walking through the jungle. He had a golden watch and shiny shoes. And when the lions saw the little man coming, they didn't even bother to run. They just called out to Lafcadio. Wait a minute, don't shoot me.
Why not?
Well, because I'm not a hunter. I'm a circusman. I want you to come and be in my circus.
Circus, schmirkus, dominurkus. I don't want to be in a cage in your circus.
Well, you won't have to be in a cage. You could be my trick shooter.
I'm already a great shooter. I'm the greatest shooter in all the jungle. Rah!
Well, you could be famous and wear silk shirts and eat wonderful foods and have everyone pat you on your back or scratch you behind your ears or whatever people do to lions.
Well, if I do come, will I get a marshmallow?
Why, my good fellow, you'll have thousands of marshmallows. Mother's Schmiller's for breakfast, lunch, and supper. I'll build you a Mother's Schmiller house. Make you a Mother's Schmiller suit. You'll have more Mother's Schmillers than any other lion in the world. Well, anyway, pick up your gun, pack up your suitcase, and let's go to the big city. Big city. Now go down to the barber shop and get some clothes to wear. We can't have you running around absolutely naked.
I didn't even know what a barber shop was. So I just walked around looking for a barber shop while everyone just looked at me.
And it was about this time that your own Uncle Shelby was crossing the street on my way to get a hot dog with some tomato and onions on it, when Lafcadio walked up to me.
Excuse me, can you please direct me to a barber shop?
I'd be glad to take you to an excellent barber shop.
Thank you very much. You're the nicest man I've met since I've been to this country, and you're also very, very handsome and very well dressed. And you look like a man who's very intelligent and very kind. As a matter of fact, I would think you would be the President of the United States.
No. I don't have time to be the president, as I'm too busy writing stories for young children. But it is true I am very handsome and very intelligent and very kind. I will admit to that. And the lion got his haircut, and we made it back to the hotel. Well, I think we'd all better get a good night's sleep, because tomorrow things are really going to start popping for Lafcadio the Great.
Who's Lafcadio the Great?
Well, that's you! Lafcadio the Great! And Lafcadio the Great began to get greater and greater until everyone in America knew about it. And as time went by, Lafcadio was becoming more and more famous, and his picture was in all the newspapers. And Lafcadio was becoming more and more like a man all the time. And he began to play golf, and he began to play tennis, and he went swimming and diving, and he began to paint pictures, and did exercises to stay in shape, and he began skating, and he almost learned how to ride a bicycle, and he seldom said, except on very special occasions. And I suppose that he was about as happy and rich and famous as any lion could ever hope to be.
Hello, Uncle Shelby. This is Lafcadio the Great. Can you come to my house immediately? I need some advice. You're the wisest man in all the world.
Well, of course, Lafcadio. Never yet let a friend out in trouble. Why are you crying, friend? You're rich and you're famous, and you're loved by everyone, and you're the greatest shot in all the world. You have everything.
Everything isn't everything. I want something new. I want something new.
Well, stop crying and start smiling. I just thought of a new wonderful thing to do. We're going to go to Africa on a hunting trip.
Wonderful. I've never been on a hunting trip.
And so they picked up their guns and they put on their red caps and they went to the jungle to begin shooting at some lions. Oh, wait a minute. Don't I know you?
I don't think so.
Well, how come you're shooting at us?
Because you're a lion and I'm a hunter. That's why.
No, you're not a hunter. You're a lion. I can see your tail sticking out from under your jacket. You're definitely a lion.
Dear me, so I am. I'd almost completely forgotten about that.
Now help us, and after we finish with these hunters, we'll go back to the jungle and sleep in the sun and swim in the river. Eat some nice raw rabbits.
Raw rabbits? Ugh.
Now don't listen to him. You're a man just like us. Help us, and after we finish with these lions, we'll go to some wonderful parties and drink buttermilk.
Buttermilk? Ugh.
Now make up your mind.
Look, I don't want to shoot any lions, but I don't want to eat any hunters. I don't want to chase my tail, but I don't want to play bridge either. I guess I just don't belong anywhere.
So he walked away. He really didn't know where he was going, but he did know he was going somewhere.
Because you really do have to go somewhere, don't you?